Hi, I'm Richard with ATEC. We're here on the show floor of SDTES 2018. That's the San Diego Test Equipment Symposium. I'm here with Steve Guentner from Megger. He's a technical sales engineer. Steve, it's a pleasure to have you. It's a pleasure to have Megger here. Could you tell us a little bit about Megger?
Thank you very much. Megger is the oldest company in the power test equipment business. They were founded in 1903 in Dover, England, and we sell power test equipment around the world.
Now, as I understand it, Megger is sort of a leader around the world in supporting personnel in the power infrastructure. Can you speak to that?
Yes. So there takes a lot of equipment to get power from like Hoover Dam to somebody's house in West Los Angeles. All of the equipment that's involved in the transfer of that power, all that distance, needs to be tested and maintained. Much of that equipment in Southern California, for instance, was built after World War II. It's 60 or 70 years old. Stuff wasn't built to last that long back in the 40s and 50s. So this stuff is constantly burning out or needs to be upgraded or replaced, and that's what our equipment does. It helps the engineers determine which pieces need to be replaced and why.
Well, it's remarkable that your technology has such a wide-reaching scope that it affects all of our lives. Could you speak to a few of the products that you brought today and their applications?
Yes, absolutely. So we are a large company. We have 5 manufacturing sites in the U.S. and in Europe. And so because of that, each site has specialized in certain applications. So for instance, our German site is for cable testing, which we don't have here today. What we do have here today is other products made at other facilities. For instance, a big important factor in monitoring power is the quality of the power. So this is our MPQ. It's our newest power quality analyzer. If an engineer just wants to find out if there's a problem with the quality of the power that's maybe being put on their lines by a solar farm or a wind farm or by some factory that has very poor control of their power, then they would use this device to find out what problems are on the system, and that would help lead them to a solution.
And what would you say sets the MPQ apart from the competitors as far as this technology goes?
We have been making power quality analyzers for about 30 years. So we not only understand all the problems, but with the advent of renewable energy, power quality problems are changing, the standards are changing, and we've incorporated all the latest test standards and test technologies in this product.
Now, I know that your company is versatile and you have power analysis instruments for a variety of applications. What was the other instrument that you were discussing before?
Okay, so large companies, and particularly utilities, in their substations, they have DC battery backup systems. So when the AC power goes out in a outage, you got to have DC power to keep the relays going and operating the equipment. So this product right here allows customers to test their backup batteries to make sure that when there's an outage, their backup battery is going to function as designed or as engineered.
Well, we all know the value of backup batteries, especially us who are filming things. So, yeah, it's great. It's excellent. And did you have one more product you wanted to showcase today?
Yes. So anybody that has power, not just the utilities, but anybody, museums, refineries, they have circuit breakers, right? I mean, you have circuit breakers in your house. We don't test the breakers in our house. It's not practical. But in a place like a museum, where you have a circuit breaker controlling the humidity levels in the museum, the temperatures, the lighting, it's important that they test these breakers routinely to make sure they're going to operate, again, when they're expected to operate, to maintain the quality of the power in that building. So this product here is an ideal product for industrial applications for maintaining or testing the circuit breakers in industrial buildings. Then we have larger versions of this utilities use for the circuit breakers you see in the substation overhead breakers, which can generate thousands of amps.
Yeah, we've got a substation dish down the street, and I'm always thinking about how products like yours really keep our society going.
Absolutely.
And so thank you so much for coming by today, Steve. Thanks for coming by to SDTES 2018. We're honored to have Megger here. We congratulate you on your, I believe it's your 115th birthday. Is that correct?
That's correct. Thank you. I don't even look that old.
That's no, you don't at all. No, I'm sure all the employees are 30 though, right?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you. And again, this is Richard with ATEC at SDTES 2018.